shit. Gang shit, good gang shit. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm actually coming to you to talk about one of my PLM products that I'm selling. So I figured I'd show you what it is and how it works. So what we have here is a PLM. It's a shifter pin lock adapter. So it basically eliminates the bi+ch pin, is what a lot of people call it, refer to it in the Honda community. But also these things get a lot of slack in them, so it eliminates that slack. This is actually a B series shifter linkage piece, is just part of one here. And then this right here, I believe, is a, I believe this one right here is actually a D series. So the kit comes with a roll pin adapter so that you don't use a roll pin or the bi+ch pin anymore, right? And it comes with the B series and D series bushings and bolt. And it's also going to come with two little bolts with two with a nut for each bolt, and it'll all be in this neat little box. Okay, so basically what you have to do is take off this end piece here to where it looks like this. Okay, and so we can use a grinder and grind off these pieces here. Okay, because it's just like riveted in there. So I'm gonna get my grinder. I'm gonna grind this off real quick and show you how this thing works. Oh, and also I got my ass stung by a guinea wasp in my pinky. I went over to get this piece of the linkage off of my trailer over in my shed, and the guinea wasp had built on my trailer and didn't know it, and then they got me right in the freaking pinky, man. Ugh. I'm allergic to them, but I'm not as bad as I used to be, so maybe I'll be alright. I have my cutoff wheel on my grinder. Make sure you wear some safety glasses if you're doing this. You can use like a regular grinding disc or a sanding flat disc, whatever, to get these off, but I'm just going to use this little cutoff wheel, knock these off real quick. Alright, so I'm going to try to doing it, just knocking off one side and maybe pushing it all the way through. But once you get it ground down, you can kind of see the circle there that's left. That's where the pin is. So I'm going to get something and hit it with a hammer, see if we can push that through. So I haven't done this before, but I'm just kind of going through this blindly. So I've just got a little punch here and a hammer. It's the regular hammer. Alright, so it's not exactly, I mean, it's moved a little bit, but it hasn't moved through like I was anticipating. So I'm going to go ahead and knock this one off too, and then maybe I can just pop this out. Alright, so now I got the other little button ground off, so I'm going to flip it and see if I can knock it through the other way. Yeah, so see there, it started moving. You can see how it went through here, started coming out here. So it looks like it just didn't grind that other one off enough or something. So, I mean, I scratched the surface with the grinder, but I mean, you go back over there with like some, you know, some rattle can or something. And so now I'm just going to use the punch and finish knocking it all the way through. So there's the pin. And there's that piece. And I've seen a lot of these, like the bushings will go bad in here and then it'll get some slack. And I see a lot of people fight with those bi+ch pins, so this right here will eliminate the bi+ch pin. All right, so what we got to do is figure out which one of these we need. So with the B series linkage, it's wider, okay, than the D series. So the D series, you're going to use the thicker bushing.
Wrong.
With the B series, you're going to use the thinner bushing.
Wrong.
So what you do is you put those bushings in here. So we got to put these bushings in here by hammer, vise, or whatever. I'm going to actually use my vise and push them into this. You know what? Actually, I told y'all wrong. I was thinking about it wrong. Use the thinner bushings for the D series. Use the thicker bushings for the B series. So I got that kind of backwards. So anyways, I got those bushings into that piece. So to avoid having to try to press those back out, I'll just show you on this other linkage because it's a smaller version. So see how it goes in here perfectly, right? To where with this one, you see how it has a big gap. So if you use the other bushings, it'll take out that slack. It won't have any slack in there, right? Because see, this shoulder here is thicker, right? I don't know what I was thinking. I guess it's just because I'm tired. I worked all night last night and I hadn't been to sleep. So anyways, what you'll do is so you'll place that new piece into here. Also right here, so we're going to get these washers. All right. Bolt, washer, put it through. We'll put a washer and a nut. Now these nuts are nylon locking nuts, so just snug that down. You don't want it to be putting too much force on it, but you want it to be snug. Okay, and this one is a 13 millimeter or a 1/2 inch if you have a 1/2 inch. All right, so as you can see, I put it snug, but I didn't put it too tight. So after that, then what you'll do is this pin comes out of here. All right. These little bolts and a little nut. All right, the nut goes into the little spot to hold the nut, and then on the other side, you got the Allens. Let me see what size Allen that is. Well, it's about a 4.5 or 3/16. Okay, we don't want to tighten those down until we get it on the transmission. But what you'll do is you'll slide your transmission, the pin on your transmission in here, and then where the bi+ch pin was before, you'll put this pin in, right? It'll just slide right in. You put the little keeper on the bottom. All right, and then you could take your Allen and tighten down these two bolts just to where they're snug. They don't have to be super tight. Just snug them down, and just where it puts a little bit of tension here. And that's all you got to do. So hopefully this video will clear up any kind of confusion about what this part does, and Yeah, but that's basically how it looks once it's installed. Like I said, obviously, if I had put the correct bushings in it, I could have put it on this B series linkage, but this is just a partial linkage anyway. And this shift linkage here was missing the outer piece. So, yep, that's pretty much how to install this piece. And if you're interested in buying one of those, you can go to my website, thehondaresource.com. Go to the products section and go to PLM products. I think it's product section. Go to the PLM products page on there, which I'll link in the description, and just select that part. When you go to the checkout section, if you'll enter the code PLM10, I'll put the code right here on the screen, and that'll give you an extra 10% off of the listed price. You know, I know it's not a huge discount, but it'll save you tax in most cases, and it'll help you out and help me out too. I think it's about I don't know. I don't remember how much it is right off the top of my head, so I don't want to put a price on it. It may change by the time you're seeing this video. So, but I want to say roughly around 70 bucks. So anyways, thanks for checking out this video. And if you're interested in any other PLM products, check out the website. If they're not listing on the website, I can't get them as long as PLM has them in stock. And I'll still give you that sweet discount. So if you need anything, let me know. Shoot me an email to Philip at the Honda Resource, or you can DM me on Instagram at the Honda Resource, or on Facebook. The Facebook group is the Honda Resource. So check me out on any three of those channels of communication, and I look forward to helping any of you guys out, and hope this video clear up any kind of confusion about what this part does. Thanks for checking out the channel. See you on another one soon. Peace.